Viewing an application. To view an application, click on the view icon of the application to see the details. The application is divided into two main parts. The top section containing buttons responsible for approving an application to the next stage of approval or sending the application back to the client. You can also assign an application to reviewers. The bottom section contains application details separated into several tabs to make it easier for reviewers to get all the information they need. Let's take a detailed look into the top section. Progressing application button. An application can be progressed to the next stage using this button. Assigning application to reviewers. The new task button enables you to assign an application to a reviewer. To learn more about tasks, please watch the tasks video tutorial. Sending back to architect. When the Send Back to Architect button is clicked, the reviewer will be presented with a form where they must give a reason as to why they're declining an application. Declining an application sends it back to the client and allows them to make changes and resubmit the application. Resubmitted applications. A resubmitted application is denoted in its title. While viewing an application, you can tell if an application has been resubmitted and the number of times it has been resubmitted by viewing the title. In this case, we have a second submission. Now let's look at the application details. The application details are separated into several tabs. These tabs include Application Details, which contains any details the architect or the client entered on the application form. The next tab is the Attachments, which contains any document attached to the applications. The documents are represented as links that you can click and it will automatically start downloading the document. There is also the Submitted By tab, which contains details about the client who submitted the application, for example, the name of the client, their contact details, and much more. The Reviewers tab. The Reviewers tab contains a list of all the reviewers who have worked on the application and the status of their work or task. The Comments tab contains details about the comments submitted by the reviewers working on this application and the status of the comments, that is, whether the issues have been resolved or unresolved. The Invoices tab contains details about any invoices attached to the application. And finally, the Messages tab. This contains the trail of communication between the clients and the reviewers. To communicate with a client, click on the Messages tab. Type your message in the form and click on Send. Note, when the client will receive the message, the name of the sender will be that of the department the reviewer belongs to.